Good morning, everyone. This is the day I show you how I eat a super healthy diet. It's a diet I've been on for 4 years now. It's over 20 servings of produce. It's under $6 a day, and it's mostly raw. I'm going to actually show you everything I eat today. Anytime I eat something, I will turn on the camera. Notice in my videos that I do not push this diet. I don't say you have to eat this way. I just help people move in the right direction, because that's how I did it. It took me years to get where I am today. Matter of fact, it took about 20 years slowly working my way to this place without realizing it. I woke up a couple hours ago and I've had about 2 glasses of water. So now let's get started with the eating day. Okay, first meal. I like to start the day with something that's real easy to digest, and that would be juicy fruit. This is a papaya. I'll be having half of this. I don't wash it off first because I found an easier way to do it. Just rinse after you cut. And I often watch YouTube while I eat.
Welcome to a tropical hideaway, you lucky people, you. If we were a thin show stopping right away, we'd be the audience too. All together in the tiki room, in the tiki room. All the birds sing word and the flowers croon in the tiki room. I sing so beautiful, I should sing so low. See, so low we can't hear you.
Second meal, it's about an hour and a half later. More fruit. Each fruit meal is about 1 or 2 pounds each. And I'll just eat until I'm satisfied, making sure I get on the side of more instead of less. These are Litchis. It's an uncommon fruit. Just imagine that I'm eating grapes. That's about what I'll eat. The sun is high now, so I'm getting some vitamin D from the sun. I just had an idea. I'll put my day's worth of food up on chronometer and then show that to you at the end of the video. We'll see just what I got in calories and nutrients, fat, carbs, you know the drill. It's about an hour later, so it's time for my next meal. It's going to be, it will consist of multiple foods. Plantains, 2 mangoes, good stuff. And I'll be starting out with lettuce, 1 head of green leaf lettuce. For some reason, a lot of people think that us 80-10-10ers and fruitarians don't eat vegetables. We have to do a better job of promoting vegetables and highlighting them, showing us eating them. See you next meal.
Crazy.
And glucose is a highly toxic. It's highly toxic.
Did nurse just say glucose was highly toxic?
And glucose is a highly toxic. It's highly toxic.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
And glucose is a highly toxic. It's highly toxic. I think that you shouldn't eat very often because eating itself is toxic to you.
Next meal. Melon. Orange flesh. It's a cross between honeydew and cantaloupe, which is perfectly fine. This is only about 200 or 300 calories, so it'll digest in about 20 minutes. And then you can eat that much quicker, get more calories in. So it all balances out. You get the calories throughout the day. By the way, I just bought this at a 99-cent store. Super ripe. Right down to the skin. Got all the juice. Remember the water. And the warm-up. Want to put those bananas to good use after the workout. Post-workout meal. Have some bananas. And also some burro bananas. I'll have all these. They're kind of ripe. These could be riper. So I'll just have 3 or 4. Some people say this diet's hard. I don't know about that. Some people say bananas don't last more than a couple of days. And here I'm eating around the rotten spots. Of course, I've had this a week. And then I heard some quack from the Hypocrite Health Institute saying it's impossible to get ripe fruit. The day before I heard that, I came home with about 60 pounds of ripe fruit. And it's a pretty funny lifestyle.
We have Michael and Elizabeth here too.
It's time for dinner.
Michael and Elizabeth.
Michael and Elizabeth
Tonight,
joining in as well.
avocados.
$48,000 paid off in 18
Got
months.
3 small ones here.
$90,000. Count it down.
Vegetables.
Under our roof, age about
Red leaf
15
lettuce.
through age about 18. One of their chores was to keep their checkbook reconciled, to keep it balanced.
Sometimes I'll have a carrot
And I just pop quick in on
or
the
even
computer, and they
steamed
had to
vegetables.
register their debit card.
Hear what he thought
This
about
may
it.
be the
No,
first
it's
time
not like a credit card because you
an
can't run a
80-10
pay
tenner has ever been seen on your YouTube
utilizing the method when you
eating
get
an
to the register,
avocado.
it feels like a credit card.
But they need to understand, and they've got to have a real clear accountability to
You
you.
do eat fat.
Just like, I assume they have
You
accountability
just know
to
its
you on
place.
checks they write, right? Teenagers and when they were college students, I bet they didn't write 10 checks the entire time they were growing up. I mean, this generation just does not write checks. I mean, they use the debit card for everything. My son is a senior.
I don't eat fat-based foods every night.
I mean,
Some
they're
nights
not big check writers this generation.
I will eat
That's fine. As long as you track
sprouted
the money,
buckwheat
keep up with it. That's the thing.
or potatoes.
When they endorse the
I'm what I've heard someone calls a salad-eating boss.
If you're arrested because someone else used your
What you do,
identity when they got busted,
want to get
once the
serious,
IRS calls and says you
become a
underpaid your
professional
taxes because someone
lettuce
else
eater,
used your Social Security
you
number.
take a head of
Or if
lettuce.
someone uses your identity at a hospital and now your medical records are all screwed up. The list
Squeeze
goes
it
on
together.
and on, and it shows that identity theft is much more than just financial fraud. That's why relying on credit monitoring.
And that's how I eat on a daily basis. It's how I've eaten for the last 4 years and how I'll be eating in the future. Because this is normal eating. It works, it's sustainable. Thanks for watching, and I'll be here making videos for years also to help you reach the top of the mountain in health. This is the chronometer program. I have input all my food for the day and the amounts. And down below are the results. To the right is this cool pie chart where you can see your percentages of protein, fat, and carbs. You can see if you've gotten the 80-10-10 limits, which I did not today because of the avocado. But that all balances out on days where I don't eat high-fat food. Over to the left, there's calories. I did pretty well today. Protein is 37 grams. On a buckwheat day, I can get around 55 grams. It balances out to about 42 grams, which seems to be just fine because I'm lifting weights and I've been doing this for 4 years. Now let's take a closer look at vitamins on the vitamin tab. Well, there's something you don't see every day. I get well over 100% of every vitamin. Not many people do that. And those B levels are surprising, considering I was eating no grains or no animal products. Now on to the minerals tab. The calcium's looking really good there. Even though I didn't eat any so-called calcium foods, almost everything I eat contains moderate amounts of calcium, and it adds up. I come in a little low in a couple of minerals. It's important to remember that the RDA does not come from scientific studies. It comes from the government. And some nutrients are set too high to help certain businesses make a profit. I have checked the deficiency symptoms, and I do not have any of those deficiencies. I don't think I have any deficiencies. As for zinc, I used to have white spots on my fingernails a long time ago, but that all stopped in the late 90s, which was about 5 years into being a high-produce vegan. As for sodium, the RDA sometimes tries to meet people halfway with their current diets, and so the RDA is going to be way too high, of course. So this lower amount is fine.